Hello and welcome to Leg Strengthening Yoga. Let's begin our class today by starting on our mat. We're going to get a block if you have one. If you don't, a rolled up towel or blanket will be just fine. Setting it down on the mat, let's come to have a seat. We're going to sit in easy seated pose so the feet draw into the center line and we just bring them in. Now, if your feet don't come in this far, that's okay. We just want to sit comfortably while we breathe today, okay? We're going to do a little bit of breathing that calms and centers our energy and gets us ready for grounding and strengthening our root chakra, which is the energy that circulates at the bottom of the feet and supports our health, well-being, and abundance. So, promoting health, well-being, and abundance. We are healthy and wealthy. Pointer finger and thumb coming together. This also connects lines of energy. This is a mudra and also circulates energy at the bottom of the feet and the legs where we will be strengthening today. Closing the eyes, becoming present where we are on this mat. Checking in with the pelvis, let's move forward and back. Finding that nice place of balance. Drawing the belly button to the spine, lengthen it up. Draw the shoulder blades together and down the back. Feel the collarbones widen and enjoy a breath. Bring the chin parallel to the earth, pull the head straight up. And lengthen the lower half of the spine down even more. Enjoy another deeper breath. Moving into a calming Ujjayi Breath. We're going to bring the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Breathe only through the nose. Gently widen through the throat. And breathe all the way down to the bottom of the belly, through the diaphragm, the chest, the throat, all the way to the top of the head. Then exhale through the belly first, the diaphragm, the chest, the throat, all the way to the top of the head, taking a few deep breaths this way. Continuing to breathe. When we find ourselves at the bottom of the exhale, hold there until the inhale desires to come in, and repeat this a few times. Finishing the breath wherever we are. Turning the palms down, take a few normal breaths. Opening the eyes, let's look down and whatever foot is in front, let's switch it to the back. Good. We're going to inhale it up, gazing at the thumbs. Rotate to the right. Gaze behind, deep breathe, letting go. Release the twist, bring it all the way around. Gaze behind, breathe to the bottom. Bring it back to center. Very good. Taking that block out. We are going to find our way to tabletop position, hands and knees. Looking down at our hands, let's walk them forward, one hand length. Turn the elbows towards each other, shoulders away. Tuck the toes under, gazing at the knees. Lift the knees off of the earth, downward facing dog. Getting the feet right under the hips. Gazing down to the big toes, turn those legs in towards each other till you see the big toes press. Melting the heels down to the earth more. Sits bones point to the sky more. Belly button pulls in firm and the heart is melting down to the earth. Ears are moving between the elbows. Take some deep breaths. When we're ready, lift up that right leg a little bit. The right hip is going to melt towards the mat and lengthen out the body. Pull the toes away from the head. Now lift it higher, as high as we can. Exhale the knee to the nose. We're going to bring it through to a high lunge so the leg pulls through. If you got to grab it and pull it through, that's okay. The back leg, the knee is off of the earth. Our knee is right over our ankle and our chest is right on our thigh. Press into this bent leg and rise up with control. Bring it up. Sink deeper into the lunge. That back heel pulls back while the thighs pull together. Lift up the heart, the shoulder blades draw down the back. Gaze is up, palms are up, and breathe. We're going to open to goddess pose, so I'm going to turn towards the back. The feet come to 45-degree angles. The arms come to 90-degree angles. Sink it deep. Goddess pose. Breathe. Pulling that pubic bone and rib cage closer together, you'll see that the back is straight here. Turning to the opposite side, coming to high lunge, opposite side. Breathe. Bringing it back to center, goddess pose. Sink it deep again here. Take it back to the beginning. Lunge. Now we're going to do this. We're going to go with each inhale and exhale. We're going to change and do what we just did. So with our next inhale, coming to goddess. Exhale to the back. Inhale to goddess. Exhale to the front. Inhale to goddess. Exhale to the back. Inhale to goddess. Exhale to the front. Inhale to goddess. Exhale to the back and stay here. Very nice. Hands are coming down to the earth. Press them to the earth. Finding our way back, downward facing dog. Take some breaths. Good job. You can roll up and over into plank, or knees can be on the earth. We are going to lower down slow all the way. Release the toes. Pubic bone presses down and the thighs press together. Traction forward. Inhale it up, cobra. Pull the heart forward and the gaze moves back. Exhale the forehead down to the earth. Bending at the knees. Tuck the toes back to downward facing dog. Good. Take some breaths. When we're ready, left leg lifts up to the sky. Let that left hip melt towards the mat. Pull the toes away from the head. Lengthen out. Now lift it higher. Exhale the knee to the nose. Bring it through high lunge. Again, we want our knee over our ankle. Our chest at our thighs. Inhale it up. With control. The back heel's pulling back. We're sinking it deeper. Lift the heart up. Breathe. Open it up. Goddess pose. Bring it through. High lunge. Moving it a little faster. Inhale, goddess. Exhale, back. Inhale, goddess. Exhale, back. Inhale, goddess. Exhale, back. Inhale, goddess. Exhale. Bring it back, goddess. All the way, hold here. Breathe. Hands come down to the earth. Press the hands. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Excellent job. Roll those hips up and over plank. Bring it down slow. Release those toes. Inhale it up, cobra. Exhaling the forehead down to the earth. Bending at the knees. Come to tabletop. We're going to flex our feet. Taking the knees wide and then the other. One at a time, wider, wider. We're coming to Froggy Pose. So the hips are sinking to the earth, the feet are flexed, and we're at a 90-degree angle. Trying to come all the way down to forearms or even flat on the earth. If you are very flexible, you can begin to straighten the legs, coming into splits. Taking a moment to move forward and back, stretching that inner groin we just worked. Very good. Now, very carefully, bring it in 1 inch at a time. Knee, 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 knee. Very good. Coming to lie on our backs. Drawing those knees to the chest. Giving ourselves a big hug. Oh, rocking left and right. Drawing the forehead to the knees, exhale. Bringing those feet down to the earth. Our hands are at our sides. Taking that right leg up, bend at the knee, flex the foot, and let that outer ankle rest on the thigh. The hands are going through the hole in the legs, lacing behind the left thigh. Both feet are flexing and gently draw it in, sitting pigeon pose. Stretch it out. That bottom leg can straighten if that feels good. Draw it in a little deeper. Left foot finding its way down to the earth. The right ankle that is on the thigh is going to be replaced with the sole of the foot. The hands are coming wide, palms facing down. The left hand is going to find the knee and guide that knee to the left, coming into a twist. Gaze is right, and we're keeping that right shoulder on the earth. Lengthening that right hip away from the head. Belly button pulling to the spine, low back moving towards the earth, bring it back. Both feet are on the earth. The left leg rising up, bending at the knee, flex the foot, rest it on the thigh just like before. Hands go through the hole in the legs. Both feet are flexing, sitting, pigeon pose, other side. Straightening the bottom leg if that feels nice, drawing it in even a little deeper. Allowing that front foot to come down to the earth. Ankle is replaced with the sole of the foot. Hands are going wide. Taking that knee with the right hand, guide it to the right, gaze moves left, twist out the other side. Left hip moving away from the head, lengthening it out. Low back moving to the earth. Bring it all back, unravel. Both feet come down to the earth. Our hands are coming to our sides, palms facing up. Releasing one leg at a time down to the earth. Let the legs fall wide. You made it, Shavasana. Enjoying our yogic glow. You can stay here as long as you want. If you have to come back, wiggle those fingers and toes. Take the stretch above the head. Roll it to one side. Finding our way up. Bringing our hands to heart center. Namaste. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you next time.